Continuing the factory, the chocolate room at least. There's a lot to do in here. I've lost a little bit of motivation for it, which is why I've really only added this portion and those two circles, and that's really it. That's all I've added in the past month. In reality, this chocolate room should be done, and it should be more than that. The chocolate room should be done. The chocolate ride should already be on its way, but it's not, and that's an issue. So, hold on. I've got to verify something. Alright, should be working. Alright, yep. It's working. Sweet. Alright, let's continue this room. It's gonna be a little tough because, you know, specific. Also, my never mind, okay. Just so bright in here. Thought my NVIDIA filters were on, but they're not. Okay, so let's get an image really quick. I need a third monitor. Dang, it's just barely not gonna get chat. It's gonna get everything but chat, and chat is the only thing I want. There we go. That'll work. Alright, let's see. So, it's honestly quite hard to tell. I'm doing this totally different. But if I were to guess, I would say that it should make its way over and curve up pretty high, like right there. I got too much jump. Hold on. Jump power chicken. We'll just do 150. I don't want to jump that high. And then we'll set move speed of chicken to 150, just so I'm a little faster than normal. Alright. UI really quick. So, we want this to curve up. And then I want this to have a reverse circle. So after it does that, I want it, you know, like I said, have a reverse circle. Just like this. And then that can dip down, but let's quickly just get that as a base, you know. That is kind of where it's gonna be. So we get the base of that, except that circle kind of curves down. So for now, let's get this being a circle. Like the idiot I am, I've passed it. Okay, why was it so far back? What primitive am I using for that? Alright, so it's a Backward circle. Inverted is the word. Yeah, what primitive is this? Oh, it's a cuboid flat. Why would I use that? Alright, well, it doesn't matter. So, because that's gonna come up, let's actually build the tip of this really quick. So, with the tip, like that. Oh, really tiny. Come on. Quickly get this thing going down really fast. Line that up. That curve up, so you know this ain't so steep and aggressive. Line the bottom part of that up. Make this thicker. Well, not thicker, never mind. That's a bad idea. We'll go this way. Perfect. So now we got kind of like a little flap here, because the Chocolate River will go through here. Now, the Chocolate River is technically going to have all this room over here. So, it's not totally necessary for this to stay so far back. But that is what I'm doing right now. I am currently having it stay that far back, because that is going to make it easier when the time comes. This is going to be kind of a tricky situation. Let's see. Terraforming like this could be difficult. This ain't Minecraft. Smooth terraining like this could be difficult. But, you know, it's supposed to be grass, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Perfect. So now, you can build it like that. So now it's kind of like a flap, you know? You can go up it if you really would want to, for some reason. Lower this a little. Make it go not all the way out. Look out that far, looks good. Right, and then a curve. Okay. Got a little. I think a trend. Put it down. It's the tiniest pixel. Right. Now if that continues. Don't need to worry about glitching because I am curving it right here. And then lift that up. There we go. Now I got a pretty smooth going up, and you can see because this top part there's absolutely no glitching of this grass. Don't mind that, that's glitchy. And yeah, really the bottom because it's so erratic. That's not what I wanted. My bad. Let's see. get that all the way there. Boom. Just the tiniest pixel possible. You can't even tell. I'm gonna remove that too, because it easily could be there and still curve down. Hopefully the chocolate room is a whole lot smaller than the original. In fact, in the movie, the chocolate room is like 5 times the size, or even 10 times the size. So, that's just the whole point. This is a lot smaller. But, you know, there's not really much I can do about that. You know, you got a certain plot in this game, and I built to the plot. Like, this chocolate room, because it's too tall to be in the ground. Actually, fun fact with chicken. This is all the way underground, practically. You can see you can go down 1, and that's it. I'm spam clicking if you can hear that. Because this is as low as it can go. -2, technically, because this is water level right here. Like, this is gonna be the chocolate river. So I had to do that. It's gonna be a little difficult to build the ride right here, because I am going to build the water ride, which is going to be, you know, the pink boat going through the chocolate river. And right here is where the primitive pink boat is going to be, and that's where you're gonna be able to hop on the water ride. So it's gonna be pretty cool. But that is actually how I'm going to design it. So that's why I had to build this 2 blocks off the ground. 1 block for the water, and then technically also the boat. But this room, you see, is in here. I didn't realize it was sticking through the wall, but it's going in here, and it's just barely up to this roof. That brick is just barely up to here, and that's with it going all the way down. So this chocolate room is as tall as it can be, and in turn, because it's inside all 4 of these walls, it's as big as it can be. And that is why I am building it in here, and that is also why the size is a little smaller. Hello. What's up? What's no way? You'll be paying for me? Nah. I've just lost interest in the game pretty much entirely. But everyone has. Every good builder actually loses interest in the game. But now that I just recently got streaming back, I'm actually able to stream for the longest time. I've been actually since 2019 when I made a mistake with community guidelines. So for 4 years I was not able to live stream, but now I can. So, you know, with 500 subscribers, I imagine someone will keep coming in the game. You've lost interest. Everyone does. It's natural for this game, just because it takes so much work. But don't get me wrong, this is the best game on Roblox. But, you know, I haven't really done much projects in this game, so just trying to think how I want to do this. I don't think... Wrong side. I don't think I want to do half circles wherever they are. Yeah, that's not a half circle. That's a quarter of a circle. That's a Z-rung primitive. Southern build team, yeah, that build team died. I don't know what happened to it. It like was, I don't even know. Like it died and then came back to life. Oh, 8th spear. I'm stupid. This is how you build one. So 1/4, 1.25. I remember stealth. Yo, King. It's been a minute. I thought I was losing my mind. It's been a long time. Too long. This is a dumb idea right here. It's been too long, my friends. Alright, let's see. It dips down here. I got room, so let me head in a little. Down and in. Oh shoot. I almost forgot. This is how you're gonna have to unload. Definitely. This is how you're gonna have to get on the ride, because the only other part of the park where you have to get on is right here, but there's a archway right there, and Kizzy built that, so I'm not getting rid of it. I can have Kizzy build that any day of the week. So right here I need a loading station. So, hold on. Let's see. I don't know if you've ever realized, King, but I have never live streamed on YouTube. I live stream on Twitch all the time with another game, not Roblox, but I have never live streamed on YouTube. This is my first YouTube stream, which doesn't really matter, but... So let's see, floor level will be about here. She'll need to enter probably about here, I would say, so... Yeah, I've lost total interest in this game. But, once I got streaming back from YouTube. Because, funny story, in about 2020, when I was 13, I accidentally showed my face while live streaming. And because they thought I was under 13, they gave me they basically took away my live streaming because it was against Roblox, or not Roblox, against YouTube guidelines. Someone under 13, quote unquote under 13, live streaming without a parent visible. So, yeah, it was actually surprisingly easy. All I had to do was just at Team YouTube on Twitter, tell my issue, and then within 24 hours it was resolved. Who knew YouTube was so good? Let's see. Seems about right. And I never thought I could live stream. You know, until I did the Twitter trick, which instantly worked. Like, it was no time at all. I was amazed. The fact that you said that you saw I was streaming and you had to come bother me is just hilarious. That's definitely something you would do. The leak, yes. You're talking about how you can copy and paste, which is actually public now. Dennis did a public thing. But yeah, you can copy and paste in TBT2. That's gonna be nuts. I wonder how that's gonna happen. Not apparently, he is. It's in the game. If you join the game and look at the change log, it says that he's adding the... He says that he's going to add it. I think November? Something like that. I can't see it here. But... he says it somewhere when you join the game. You know, where it's got all the confetti and stuff for, like, an upcoming update. You know the dealio. King. Listen. Listen, buddy. You should help me finish the factory. This factory, Kizzy's already going to showcase it. He's promoted on his channel a few times. He knows. If I keep the standard, which I will if I even finish it, he's going to showcase it. And that's going to be crazy for 4 Point Studios. While it would be nice to do this myself, I'm roughly not even halfway. I'm probably a quarter way done by now. And when I finish the chocolate room, I'll be probably a third the way done. Because this is technically the main attraction, but it's not at the same time. In fact, this may even be, once I finish the chocolate room, it may even be a quarter way done. But if I can get your help, we can finish this and then just pound it down. Concerning, to be honest. You should, because while this is a recreation, look, the chocolate room right here is about 1/10 of the size, or 1/5 of the size. So basically, I'm just kind of building it how I want. So the factory is kind of a reference, but it's, you know, it's my own design. Mainly for the chocolate room, but, like, it's my own thing. So this could be crazy for us. And I'm starting, obviously you remember, King, the, Build Team Park that we started before you ended. You know, the one with the big lake, you know, that one. I've changed it. Now it's going to be a super scary park. I kind of started it, built a tiny mountain. But I was thinking of making that like a horror game. You know what I'm saying? Like a horror park that genuinely makes you scared. I mean, you really couldn't do that because of the audio, but I was trying something like that. And with you and me, especially if you get back in the game full time, totally possible. You know, totally possible. Because from when we were last playing, I have definitely gotten a lot better at the game, if I say so myself. So, there's a lot of things that are possible. Went on a rant. Probably not. I mean, I've known King for well over 2 years by now, so I've known him for a while. Because I've known Kizzy for over a year, like a year and a half. So I've known King for more than that, like 2.5 years. Yeah, I mean, hey, you want to get a build group, it's hard. It's hard work. And King, it starts with Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. I'm planning on making a movie. Hold on, let me, I have it on my phone. I have a cast already for some of the people, and they're going to actually themselves make the avatars. Oh, I like the voice lines. Yeah, you barge into a live stream. This is what you do. Like, this is what you do. Hold on. Wonka cast. So, Willy will be me, probably. Charlie is Mr. Cloak. Oompa Loompas are Gray the Spy. Augustus, which is the fat kid, is MB2, which actually he left the Discord server, so that's open. And then the game kid is a Radiator. So, King, are you on right now? You want to hop on a Discord call and we can play? Because I'm, I'm just building this. You don't have to help me build right now if you're still deciding, but At least come into a Discord call and we can play. At least. Because this room, you can even see the bricks. And you know, we love bricks. We love bricks. And this room turned out well. I love this because I've live streamed so much on Twitch and had 0 viewers for the whole 2-hour live stream, and I'm just talking to myself the whole time on another game, not Roblox. But it's like, because this is my YouTube channel, it's my VIP. Because this is my YouTube channel with over 500 subscribers, you know, there's always a few people in here, so I'm having fun. Crap, I hit my mic. I'm having fun and all. Yeah, I'm in my VIP. You should be able to join it. Hold on. You're in Kizzy server? Oh, like the Discord server. Whoops. That is what you're talking about. I thought you were talking about... This is not my name. It says Nadbob. Nadbob 2.0. That sounds like Fadbob. Discord. Let me unmute Discord so they can actually hear you. Talk.
Already.
They can already hear you. 120 of average stream on my main. Nice, bro.
Look at him go.
Alright, we're trying to do that a little.
Oh.
So, do you want to help me on this park? Or are you still deciding?
I'm definitely considering it, because right now,
Because King,
I'm not really playing too many games.
this can be really good. This can be massive. And if I build... I'm planning on making a movie because I can actually edit. Which will be crazy for the YouTube channel and everything. It could be crazy. I mean, the movie's gonna be really hard, but you know.
I was gonna say that sounds. I remember like the old Roblox cinematics. I feel like the last bacon hair. Do you remember seeing that?
Oh yeah,
that was crazy. Yeah, that would remind me of that.
That aren't those like 7 years old? They're old.
I think they're older than that. I think they're gonna be old. That would be 2016. Actually, nah, I guess. I would say they're like 2014 or 2016. I don't remember exactly when that happened. Yeah, but like I said, I've been playing a little bit recently. Like right now, TB2 is probably like my second
5 years
game
ago.
I'm playing. I've been playing a lot of Fate Grand Order right now.
What's your main, Nadbob?
New account.
This guy's like, I get 125 average every stream on my main.
Yeah, well, I'm still in the stream for now. I muted it, obviously.
Obviously, yeah.
It would be very confusing to hear the conversation having place. Although you have a decent delay on it, so.
What is the delay? It should just be normal.
When when you joined the VC, yeah, you were just reading off that I was in Kizzy server. I don't think it's very big, but.
No, when you're in Kizzy server, that was like probably about 15 seconds. That was not long at all.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'm just like exploring the underbelly of the factory right now. I don't even know where I am.
I'm trying to find the latency. I can't change it now, but it's on normal. Probably should have just done low latency, but that's okay. So yeah, probably about 15, 30 seconds, somewhere in there.
Good news is the park still takes a very long time to load in.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, oh crap, you're loading the stream, but no, I'm chilling. I got a good computer.
It shouldn't be bad. Yeah, I gonna say you got your good computer now.
Oh yeah, like
play the game at max quality. Let's go.
Oh yeah, I'm at 5 bars, and I'm my GPU right now with your park loading is working at 30% utilization, and I'm 60 FPS straight. So yeah, I'm vibing. I love this new computer.
Yeah,
and the fact that I paid for it entirely 100% except for tax with my own money is just so rewarding.
I agree, but I bought my own like Xbox, computer, bought everything myself. It was just nice.
And I just
know that like it's just mine.
I just bought a second monitor too, which is now my main. It's a curved 165Hz monitor, the same exact one as my secondary one, but curved. And
I actually just bought another one as well.
in the
'cause
mount,
I've only had one working one for a bit.
and I also bought the wall mount. It's just so rewarding, and I've got $700 saved up right now because I've been working with my grandfather for the last few months. So
Nice, man. Yeah, okay, Parks and Wolf's unloading. I've been working
Your
a fair
computer,
bit
thank you.
on it. I kind of actually know what, like, things are gonna be now, which is nice.
yeah, let me check that out. What did I reset? I forget. I'm gonna my own baby. Kingslayer.
I'm not really anywhere near it either.
Oh,
What is going on?
oh well, love the 2 FPS I'm getting. 6 FPS. Well, yeah, basically just made my computer crash. Thank you very much, King. Oh my gosh,
Yep.
I love this park. So
What is
many.
going on in my game?
It's about to make me cry, to be honest. This park. I've
The
just
amount of
so
like
many.
nostalgia I get
I
just
know.
like wandering around here.
Are you making a game?
nuts.
No, this is TPT 2. Theme Park Tycoon 2. But oh
You did
my
try to
gosh.
talk me into making a game one time. I do remember that.
Yeah, because I want to learn coding, but I don't really want to devote my entire life to coding. I don't know, some good money in that though.
I mean, for now, yeah, but because everyone nowadays is trying to learn to code,
And online,
probably
it's
gonna
just yeah. Thing is,
it's
the
probably
people,
gonna lose its luster fairly quick.
the people that actually like jailbreak and stuff, they're like 30-year-olds that have been that are professionally coding. It's like, you know, someone with a computer is not gonna be able just to learn that, create a game. Either way, that's Robux. That's not even real life money. That's just Robux. That's the issue. Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
you can't really get as much out of it.
Oh,
Here's the- I have the very first year. I kind of have everything planned out now.
I almost
I'm
fell
not-
off.
We're not using the actual like science city room anymore. I just don't want to get rid of it because it was so cool.
Where's that coaster?
So
Oh my
I
gosh,
don't know.
this is
I'm
really
like
deep.
Out back. I'm like out back behind the mountain. Where the hell are you?
I'm stuck in the stupid trees. Because you like, how much is a tree? A tree is $5 grand. Though knowing you got good
Yeah.
money farms. Yeah, 30K. You got good money farms.
The amount of freaking money I've needed.
Who joined the
Because, like,
server,
I
by the
just-
way? Who was that? Oh,
There's
No,
BO
Wolf.
and then some dude.
oh, right,
Okay.
yeah. Not CD, BO.
If
right.
you want to see stuff, TP to me. I kind of. I've done so little so far, but I've been having fun. He came. Isn't BO on mobile? Do you think he just like crashed? He came in.
Probably, I'm pretty
Came
sure
on
he is
mobile.
mobile. You know BO, don't
I
you?
still,
Body odor, you
yeah,
know him?
I still like when I go to play on public servers.
King,
there's no
you have
way to get up
admin.
there, so good
You have
luck.
admin.
Do I? Oh, okay,
This
go
is
for it.
my old server. Crap,
Um,
wrong button. Pretty sure you have admin. Browser server settings. Yeah, you do.
I'm just gonna quickly do that because I'm lazy. There's not much done. I have like the very first part of the roller coaster planned out. And I'm on a tiny bit of decoration because I've been doing a lot of workshopping about how I want everything to look.
Alright, King. We gotta think of a very good idea for Mr. 125 views a stream. Alright? A very good idea. He needs a park idea.
I don't know. Build like a giant mushroom, put a park inside of it. Nah. But I was having I spent like 4 hours building this little bit here.
Ice Age. What
I
about
like
that?
building.
I know NMD, North American Development, made an Ice Age one. How about that? Like Ice Age? Probably do that. Bro, why do you got mushrooms here? Yeah, this is sick
Why
though.
not, man?
Yeah,
Yeah,
what about
really
Ice Age? If you're wondering, yeah, you were in stealth development, or you are. Cool. I was in NMD, and I quit because Ronald is a horrible leader, and like, he wouldn't even tell me what to do. He'd just leave this, or sorry, he'd go AFK. Join, tell me where to build, kind of roughly what to build, like a path, and then would go AFK. He was really
was-
bad.
Literally never in a build group. I think I was in one for a little bit, but I got bored of it. I didn't like being told what to do.
Yeah.
So far I have this little pre-lift hill section where it's gonna go through
Paramount.
the area.
Paramantra. I'm sorry, but at this moment, I'm not allowing people in my VIP.
Yes, I'm a cool kid. That's what I get to be.
And King, You know the music I'm playing? It's the classic non-copyright songs NCS 1 Hour Gaming Mix from 7 years ago.
That's crazy. It's actually the original one.
This is like giving me nostalgia of every old Roblox game I used to play years ago.
Yeah, when they all had the same music. Yeah, right now I'm kind of building this. I have a lot of my color palette chosen. It looks
Okay,
better at night
King.
as well because I have lighting set up. But
Let's start working on Wonka's Factory because now I'm streaming. I got a ton of inspiration for that. Basically, when I went to Hawaii the beginning of June, I've only worked like an hour tops on that park in between that for a whole month and a half, almost 2 months. So I want to get that park going because that park is going to be insane, probably even more insane than this one because, you know, 2/3 of this park is really old and not the best.
that's what I mean. I want to finish the park, and I like looking back at it, seeing how much I've improved as a builder. But yeah, this is not the prettiest park anymore. Also, like I said, this park, for this ride, there's the one last bit. If you zoom out, you can see I started building another section of the building. There's gonna be another outside portion. We'll go through a little TP to go to where we started at.
Where? Oh yeah,
So,
outside, yeah.
Yeah, I have everything planned out. It's just all the building that's left now, and the roller coaster.
Is that a tunnel? What is Apollo making? Oh, BO is back. So that's Apollo. BO, my bad. Hello there.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say your name. I'm not gonna attempt to. All right, King. Let's go to the
Right.
let's go to the factory.
I'm down.
Let me send you the link to the reference video. Now it's not much of a reference video since, you know. Did you hear what I said about the
Yep. You have, obviously it's meant to look like it and be like it, you're not taking anything actually from it.
Yeah, the whole point is
just
you
want
look
it
at
to
the
look-
outside and you see, oh, this looks like the factory, and the outside's practically identical, as close as I could get it without destroying it. But yeah, there's not much more I can do for the inside because, you know, it's so small.
Red TV. Oh, it's hardly good. Where'd you go? Alright.
Are you
Yeah.
still slow?
I don't know, too much. It's too much work to do myself up.
Oh
I
crap!
don't like building. I don't like building while fast. So
Jump power, the Kingsley 150. This is what I do. I just do like movement speed, like 150. You know, just to give you a little boost. You're not a snail. You know.
oh, this is fucking TP.
Yeah, and you flop.
I like to head sideways. That's great.
So
So right now you're
basically,
in the planning stage.
well, sorta. I'm in the mid. I kind of plan as I go. So basically, look. This is kind of what I'm trying to do. Originally, this arch would kind of go to the side, and then it kind of go around, and then right here in between this arch and then the main arch, there would be a loading zone, which is where Augustus falls in the Chocolate River, and where you load onto the boat ride, because they originally go over here to the right and around. But I have a feeling the Emoji Cheech, I know who you are. I just can't remember your name at the moment. Unfortunately, I'm not allowing anyone in my VIP at the moment. But King, like I was saying, I want the YouTuber to go around here, so they're probably gonna go straight. I imagine that's kind of like the default mode of the YouTuber, just kind of walk straight and look around. So hopefully they'll go here, and then possibly even over here on the left. We can add some stuff, you know, an Easter egg or two, and then they'll go over the huge bridge, which is tempting. And knowing YouTubers, they'll try to explore the area before going over the huge bridge. And they'll make the way over here, and then this is the loading zone. This is kind of iffy how it's so, you know, steep going down, but it has to get down to the boat.
Yeah.
This is the water level, by the way. So that's kind of what I was
putting
thinking.
the water all the way down there.
Well, it has to be. I mean, it doesn't have to be this low, but I just kind of think this is the easiest. This is as low as it can be, basically.
I think BO keeps crashing 'cause he's going towards 4 points. He's left.
my
Oh yeah.
goodness.
Also, the time in the park officially went over 400 hours recently.
Oh my gosh, was that a park previously, or was it just only 4 PS?
It was a park, but maybe for like 5 hours of work. So, like, this was basically just like a money farm, and us messing around, and me messing around a little bit. That's how this started, not with like an actual park. So
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain. Yeah, that's pretty much just 400 hours of us doing things to build that park.
So probably I would
That's
say
yeah.
around 50 of just you, and then 350 of both of us.
Oh, maybe like 20 of just me at max. Like before, I really started grinding on 4 points. I did not play this game as much. I had that one park as I showed you.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
was literally like all the like, as well as the other park I did, which was like a showcase park. But each of those are maybe like 10, 15 hours each of work.
All right, King. So what do you think about the loading zone? I say we try to get the loading zone figured out, because that will then, that'll
Yeah.
make way for the ride, and then we can
So
build it
you probably
around.
explain this. So once you get to the loading zone, we build. I assume we're gonna be building the boat as well.
Yeah. So the water ride, it's gonna be a water ride. You know what ride that is? The one that Benny built
Yeah.
for his volcano. And the station is going to probably sit inside of it, or at least the one boat will sit there on brakes inside of it pretty much perfectly, so you can go up to the pink ride, the pink primitive part, and sit in it, and it'll look like you're sitting in the pink primitive boat. And then the YouTuber will go in first person or whatever, and then that's how it'll continue. And then if they want, they can add an overlay or something, but so that's how that'll go. So yeah.
I see. Yeah, that makes sense. And then you're just planning to
You're lagging on my
decorating
screen.
the room sounds fun, yeah.
You were walking in place. You were, bungee cording,
Yeah.
rubber banding.
I'm on like 2 different calls right now because my girlfriend is currently at her aunt's house, so I'm just FaceTiming her.
On your computer?
So yeah, no, on my
Just
phone.
the
But the
internet.
internet's all the same internet. If it gets really bad, I can end the FaceTime. But all right, so
Yeah,
what's the plan
because
if it's raining?
you
Are trying to
have.
do it all, like,
Let me get this straight. You have one job, 2 girlfriends. I'm kidding. The other way around. 2 jobs, 1 girlfriend.
I don't have 2 jobs anymore. Luckily now I just have 1.
So
Well,
that
I'm
is
not
why
making
you're
enough
more
money.
available.
Yes.
But you don't really
It's
need
been really
money.
nice.
You're only 16.
I mean, that's what I mean. Well, yeah, I agree. Like I said, I work for the things I want, not to save for my future. So might be a bit backwards, but this is how I do.
To be honest, I don't believe a 6-year-old should be working 2 jobs. That's like when you're down bad as a 25-year-old and you really need money.
Well, to be fair, I only did that for like 2-3 months. It's not that bad.
What was the type of job, type of profession that you did for
Well,
your
I had-
duplicate?
One was dishwashing. One was working at a fast food place.
So what do
in
you
a
still
water park.
have?
The water park one.
Oh,
The
water
job
park.
is better conditions, better hours, better managers.
Okay,
things,
let's
same
get this.
office.
Let's get this building. So I imagine this isn't very
Yep.
fun for the stream.
They totally love hearing about my life. My life's so interesting.
I don't know why, but the last 10 minutes, I've been having more fun than I have in this game since you left. So, yeah. So let's.
What's the plan of the training then? Are you planning just to have like entirely custom terrain? I can say from experience that doing terrain out of small chunks gets really difficult because the more things like go intersect with each other, the smaller primitives have to go to make it smooth. So are you planning just to have the entire thing be like these primitives just spaced out and curved around each other?
The main areas. So kind of how I built here, kind of like this circle, the main area. But like farther in the deep corner, it could be less detailed, less primitive, less smooth. But like right here in the main middle, it should be super detailed for shots and everything.
Yeah. So when we're like expanding it, you just gotta really go slow. That's why you're making all this framework out here. 'Cause remember, I tried to do a project once where I made like a hyper smooth mountain.
Yeah, not too
But
smooth.
I realized that, yeah.
'Cause you
but
can
as
see
I got
this-
closer to the top, you just could not make primitives small enough at their time.
Yeah, you
make
can
it
see
work.
this kind of like this duck flap type thing. You can see it's not too detailed, but that's the whole point. From a distance with the grass, it looks smooth, but once you zoom in, you can see it's rough. But whole point
There's
is
a
it's
hole in it.
grass. There's a hole.
There's like the tiniest minuscule hole in it. SMH, terrible build.
There's a
restart.
hole. What do you mean? I don't see a hole.
This is
The
it's hard
hardest
to
thing,
see it,
King,
but
is not gonna be the grass portion. It's gonna be the chocolate portion, like the you know, that supports the grass, that's what's gonna be the hardest.
I can see it. I can see it.
So if you want to work on the loading zone right here, let's quickly get like a baseline of where the you know what I'm saying. Can you finish my sentence?
Where the dock thingamabob's gonna go.
Practically, where the boat's gonna go. So let's
So,
get a
find the
primitive.
Video.
So I would say, oh, I was gonna send you the
I
link.
see,
Did I
sorry,
actually? Yeah, I sent you the link. That's
Pardon me.
the click that. That's the chocolate room, and that is a
Yeah, so
that's
it's literally
a
just a bit-
playlist. That's a playlist
yeah,
of the
it's
entire
literally
thing.
just a bit of grass.
I mean, the grass is longer, but you know we're not gonna do that much. That's too much.
Yeah.
So
we're
let's.
starting something really basic like this.
Yeah,
We just
let's
need to make
find.
it smoothly come down into this.
Yeah, let's try to find. Actually, this is probably too close because you see how this is going. The boat's
Yeah.
gonna go through here, so the boat will probably be angled. Let me quickly open PBM. The boat is probably gonna be angled. Like, I would say angle probably like this. You know, at that angle.
Yep.
So
Do we want to have it kind of have the grass come down and curve over there? 'Cause, yeah, we definitely want more
Probably.
space walk because having it, we don't want it to be super steep.
So let's say,
I'd say
hold on. Let's
this-
say,
This whole room is very like Z-axis heavy. This is gonna be a lot.
What do you
go
mean?
Very deep down.
oh yeah,
In
up and
terms
down.
of like natural-looking landscape, it's not super natural. It looks very not candy like we have. It looks very surreal because there is so much like.
So help me
difference in
out
the
really quick.
Z-axis.
Where you enter from like the wall of the boat, the side, should that be like right here? I would say that's the wrong button. Because I would say the flooring of the boat should be like right above the water, so it should be like right there. That should be like the flooring of the boat. So, considering how I imagine the wall would be like this, and then there would probably be, you know, like a little step, and I imagine right where you hop on will probably be some step down, you know, like this.
Yeah.
So it really just depends
that's
how
it.
low you can get. I'd say probably like right here would be good for the wall.
I would put the loading zone right about there. My only concern is that like the angle the terrain's got to be at to get from where we're stopping to down there, like it's like that. That's very steep.
Well, okay, hold on. You can change this, right? Since the arch is planning on coming down something like this, then you can change. I don't know why I'm on this dead grass texture, but you can change all this right here, and you can even get rid of this duck flap. I was just kind of doing this, then I realized the loading, so you can kind of change this whole section for it. I'm gonna start working on the actual support of chocolate, because I feel like if we're both working on the grass, you know, we'll start merging and it won't be good. We'll start countering each other. So I'll
Right,
start
I see.
working on the support of the chocolate. Actually, the support of the chocolate's probably gonna be harder. Actually, no, the support
I'm
of the
just
chocolate is
trying
gonna
to
be harder.
figure out I'm just trying to figure out how the terrain is supposed to overall work. So like if there's grass here, is it just gonna be like all the grass all around this just like completely juts straight down?
No,
Are we
it needs to
talking,
be
like-
smooth and natural. So that's why I'm saying you can change this.
I think it's like it's gonna have to be like almost straight down in order. To,
No,
like,
no.
that's
It's
even
not gonna
gonna
be.
look
It's not gonna be that close. It'll be like there'll still be chocolate. That's not what I'm saying. There still will be chocolate walls coming down here. You know, it's not fully going to be like that. There'll still be chocolate walls right there.
Yeah. Well, I've been going through the video. I'm slowly understanding how it's going to be looking. Okay, I get it a little bit more now.
That'll be like the chocolate.
So I'll. Yes.
Do you like Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory?
Not at all.
Do you think this is a good idea though?
What do you mean the whole like? I think it's a cool park. And it has like overall the actual movie is fantastical enough to be able to make an interesting thing with it.
I kind of hate the new movie. They're coming out with a 2023 version, and it's
Yeah.
it's on Wonka's past, like before he even had a small factory, and I just feel like that's just kind of like You know, because
I mean, I'd
the
rather have that than just another movie doing the same thing as the other two.
yeah, because the original was well, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and then the second one, you know, the
Charlie and the
2005
Chocolate
one.
Factory.
Yeah, but
Johnny Depp one.
the whole point was that was just a remake. That was with his factory. That was just a total remake of the original. But this third one is like going back to the beginning before these first two movies. So the last 10 minutes of this video was just muted for some reason. Last 10 minutes of that music video is just like nothing. Apparently it's a song, but they accidentally clicked D on it and muted it. Oops. I don't know what I clicked. Alright, let me start with the arch, because I feel like that might be the easiest. Oh, and actually the chocolate is actually going to be sand because that looks most like the
I agree. That looks a lot more like the actual.
because you know the chocolate
Maybe
in
a
the
bit
factory.
of a darker color. Maybe a bit of a darker brown, but I think the texture of it's much better.
Because you know, it's like it actually looks like they've gotten machines that are circle that have actually shaved down the chocolate, not like rock. It doesn't look like rock hard chocolate. It actually looks like, you know.
I'd eat it.
It looks fantasy.
Yep. I mean, this is definitely a good movie to swing like this on, right? Because it really borders the edge between like fantasy and somewhat being feasible, so.
And like I said, Kizzy is planning on showcasing this park.
Yep. And I do want to make another park as well, because I really just like, especially with the grouping thing, like the level of detail you can start throwing at parks is going to get crazy.
Yes, the dill pickle. This is TPT2.
Best roller coaster theme park game ever made.
Honestly,
Still way better than Planet freaking Coaster.
I know. I honestly couldn't even believe that Planet Coaster actually has something like you can actually move stuff in the XYZ axis. I didn't even know this game was based off of it.
I'm confused. They're talking about the factory? Because he's already agreed to showcase it.
Kizzy, yes.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah, he agreed to showcase it already.
I'm talking about people talking in the actual
Oh, Wolf. Yeah, that's Apollo. He's the mod in Kizzy server.
Yeah, because I do have like a decently newish park. I just kind of lost interest in it because I was going for like more of like a, not Roman, but very like temple-ish look. But I'm not super happy with it, and especially with the new stuff coming.
Thank you so much, Jill Pickle, for the subscription. That means so much. I mean, this is YouTube though, so it's not money. It's just an actual subscription, but you know.
Yep.
So let's
Growing the viewer base.
I know. Streaming was the best thing that happened to me. Okay.
Bit of a shortcut down there. Alright, doesn't seem bad. It's a slope to go off of.
Personally, I don't think the chocolate is nearly as important as the grass because, you know, people aren't really going to focus on it. But
yep, you do walk on the grass, you don't walk on the chocolate.
Though, did you know that everything is edible? I don't know why.
That would be the point of the room. That is literally the point of the room.
Someone was talking about it, and then they were saying how Willy Wonka is a scammer because he said when you walk in the room to the kids, he says, "Enjoy yourselves. Everything is edible." So when Augustus goes over to the chocolate river and starts, eating it, that's totally, not his fault because Willy Wonka said, "Enjoy yourself. Eat anything." And then he goes to the chocolate river. He's like,
the kid's fault.
"The chocolate river must not be touched by human hands." Like, you're the one that said, "Enjoy yourself."
Yep. See, they should have signed a form. That was not a very well-planned field trip, not gonna lie.
You think police are gonna hold him liable? It's Willy Wonka we're talking about. All he has to do is just give him a lifetime supply of chocolate, and then they will shut up for life. Oh my gosh. So many people were messaging me about the new 2023, movie. Like, "Oh my gosh, there's a new movie, aren't you excited?" It's like, I'm making a new bargain and more of it. Excited a bunch of rocks. Are you sure your name isn't Benny? Also, I guess people don't learn anything from Benny's adventures.
Really? Damn, that's crazy, Emoji. I once placed rocks for like 48 hours straight.
On what park? Oh, right. I'm stupid. 4PS original.
I was literally like the rock person. There's no one who can.
His name was Jimmy.
Like that again.
His name was Jimmy, the rock person. Oh my gosh, dude. The Lord.
The whole sand area was just like being like completely insane.
I mean, you are insane though.
Positively.
It actually sucks though. If you continue to play this game, you would probably be one of the best builders in this game.
I think that just overall, I don't think I would have been because I still kind of lack just a bit of creativity. And I think that like there's people who are like basically qualified as actual architects playing this game. So how am I gonna do this? Maybe what I could do.
You know Dan Pixel?
Pardon me, who's that? Is he the dude who makes like photorealistic buildings?
Yeah, cities. And he cannot give anyone tips. Like, not on purpose. Because whenever you ask him, "How do you build this?" He's like, "I don't know. I'm just better." He doesn't say that again, like, "I'm better, you suck." Just like, he doesn't know. He's just too good.
It's something he's good at doing.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I know.
I think the main thing with this build to take away is he's gotta add more lines. That's all kind of always been what he does. Always just been more lines and stuff. His work is crazy.
I know, it's nuts. He does actually work at an architecture thing. He's not an architect, he's only 16, but like I asked where he works, and it was something related to architecture or something like that, so.
Yeah, I refuse to believe he could build like that and not be like somewhat of an architect at least. Okay, so what I'm thinking of doing something like that.
It's gonna be
that leaves this spot being increased. Yeah, well, doing this, like I said, this game doesn't really have small enough polygons to make completely smooth terrains. You have to do shortcuts.
You're kind of.
Shortcuts.
This is actually the chocolate's a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. I didn't really think it was gonna be easy or difficult at all, though. So I mean,
yeah, I tried to try and stay clear of doing super smooth terrain, just because in this game everything at its core is gonna be squares. It's really hard to. It's like Minecraft. You can't really make anything that's not gonna at its core be a square.
Seven viewers. This is awesome. I gotta stream more. I know. I gotta stream more. I'm gonna stream more.
excited to see it. Yeah, I was really shocked because I saw you streaming. Like, wait a minute, you are live? All right.
You probably didn't know that though. The reason I don't stream is because I wasn't able to stream. That's the reason why I didn't stream.
I do remember that you were like off for a while somewhere, but I had no idea about. I had no idea when you were coming back or anything, so I just assumed.
What do you mean off?
That you were, like, you were back from your trip. I had no idea when you were back from your trip, so.
Oh, Hawaii?
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't even.
Yeah, I only went for a week, I think it was. It was like 8 days. Your laptop would explode, yeah.
Yep, that's why. I think you still tried to, you still technically did stream when you were just on a laptop, didn't you?
Me? Yeah.
Yep.
It was on Twitch, though I don't think I really did very much. Yeah, because when you met me, it was on my laptop.
Yes, it was.
Tis was.
It was an interesting day, as for sure. Goodness gracious me. How do I want to do this? I hate building terrain like this. Maybe
Oh my.
like this.
The stream's current bitrate, blank, is higher than the recommended bitrate. We recommend that you use a stream bitrate of 2500 KB, etc. Guess my bitrate.
Like 6K.
So the bitrate is supposed to be 2500. I'm running bitrate 18,996.
Slightly higher than expected. Yeah.
You know why? Because the more bitrate you use, the better quality. Because, you know, it's basically like high resolution. And my computer obviously can take it. And for some reason, every time I recorded a video and it looked at on my computer, it was the worst quality and it was laggy. So I thought it was Streamlabs. Eventually I found out there's 2 ways to view it on your computer. There is the Microsoft default video thing, and there's Video Player. Video Player is for music, but also sometimes videos, and it decides it wants to show you all the videos through Video Player at 144p at 15 FPS. So it wasn't my recorder that was the issue, it was the playback issue, because of my new computer. Just safe to say that drove me crazy until I figured out the issue.
I see. So I'm trying to figure out where to go from here. This whole thing kind of goes to the side. I just realized that.
It doesn't need to be that low, because remember, this is the inside of the boat. So this would be the wall, so it really only has to go up to the wall. And if you want, it could probably even have, you could probably even have to jump on it or something. It doesn't even have to have the chocolate perfectly go down to it.
Yeah. Alright. I don't have a lot of time tonight because I have a dentist appointment at like 8 in the morning tomorrow. So I'll probably be here for like 20 minutes, but...
That's fine.
Maybe not.
You've given me enough inspiration to continue.
Yeah. To be fair, I'll say this is a part of where you're building the park where it's very hard for other people to come in and do things. Because the style you have going is very unique. I think it's a really cool style. I really like how you're building things, but it's very hard to emulate it.
You think? What about, can you duplicate it?
I'm trying to. The main thing is that it's very easy to make like smooth terrain
bridges and stuff, yeah.
When you're just doing it in like one direction, but the second you have to try and make that terrain also go in this direction and in that direction, it becomes almost impossible to make it look consistent.
Like this, yeah. The whole point is it doesn't have to be perfect.
Not specifically this, but if you had to do this and then like wrap it back over here, make everything line up perfectly. And if it's not perfect, it's still
not everything has to.
It's still super time consuming. Let me think, cause yeah, I did just look at the time. It's really late, and I do have like a dentist appointment at 8 in the morning, so I need to get up at like 6.
Yeah, 10:15.
So I probably have to go in pretty soon here. Yeah, it's 12:15 for me.
12:15. Okay, you're 3 hours ahead.
Yeah, well I'll stay here, make sure I have a bit better of a grip. Like I said, this is a tough part of the build for me just to hop in on. But yeah, I gotta say though, I really like the style you're looking with. I do think it's a really good looking room.
Because the whole point is this is like the main wow. Like you come to the park and you're like, oh my god.
Once you get to the part where you're building like the actual details, I'll probably love that part. I think building giant pieces of candy in this game is awesome.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that.
Yeah, But right now, because the way the landscaping is being done, I don't like. You have a very sporadic vision, I can tell, but you have an idea what you're doing. But obviously, I don't know anything about that idea. So, wait, like, I might sign off for now, Chicken. It's nice talking to you again, and I do want to try playing this game more.
Well, hold on. Before you get off, I want to show you kind of the plan of the water ride for the beginning. Kind of like the plan of the rest of the park. So, first of all, the water ride is going to come over here. Are you going to watch the stream or are you going to walk around?
I will walk around. I'm just doing something really quickly. Alright, let me see.
So, basically, it's going to come over here, you know, and go through here. I fell in a hole. Let me quickly. Jump power. So we'll do 250 and then move speed. It's 300. So, it's going to come over here into a tunnel, a dark tunnel. And then through here, it's going to go like straight up in chain lift, zoom around here, go basically not to height, but probably about to like the, you know, the roof of this, build another building here. Then it's going to come out of the tunnel, and it's going to start to drop down inside the chocolate room, inside the chocolate tunnel. Drop down, as you can see, you know, kind of go around crazy with how the movie does. I think the music stopped again. Never mind. And then once it gets down here, it's going to kind of, you know, chill out. And then here's, like, the vaults of every room. So, two things on the left it doesn't show in the movie. And the rest got clotted cream, coffee cream, and then hair cream or something like that here, which is also closed. And then you got whipping cream on the left, which is open. I don't know why it says closed. Oh, yeah, it does say closed, but it does have hair cream. It's got whipping cream on the left. So, I was thinking of this being people who helped in the park, so we could even have our own little rooms here, you know? Because there'd be nothing else to look at. So we could build our own little rooms with the vaults open if we wanted.
Yeah.
And then it continued through here, and then whatever happens with the rest of the park, it would then go through the rooms, the kids disappearing, you know, all that stuff, so.
Yeah, so the water ride's gonna kind of go through the whole story.
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, sounds cool. I'm definitely excited to play this game again. I want to definitely finish 4 points, maybe do some other stuff as well. Alright. Have a good night, dude. Happy talking to you again.
Alright, I will see you later, my dude.
Alright.
I almost just crashed. The lag. Alrighty, I don't know how long I'll still be in the game. Because now that he has left, and I have fallen in a hole. I think I might actually end it here, because he's left already. And, you know, it's getting late. It's 9:20. And I think I gotta wake up pretty early tomorrow, if I remember what I got. 'Cause I do believe I got something. This was good. This was a good test to do. Definitely a good test to do, now that I know that people will actually come to a stream. And I can actually stream often. Because I've had 65 views this stream with 5 likes. So, that's definitely good. So, I will be streaming a lot more. Maybe even every time I build on this, I'll be streaming. I don't know if I'll be recording and then obviously uploading, but I definitely will be streaming a lot more. So, make sure you guys get ready. If you're not subscribed, then make sure to subscribe. And, yeah, I will see y'all later. Peace.